SwoleBenji here. Today's video is showcasing how to get 8,900 Rawhide in under 26 minutes. This is at Cutlass Keys in Fort Ramos. You just circle around it and the doggos will respawn incredibly fast, allowing you to kill them over and over and skin them. But that's not what the video is about today. The video is actually about talking about Amazon and how they falsely copyright struck a fellow YouTuber by the name of Video Game Databank. This is huge for content creators such as myself. What this means is that all content creators, all YouTubers, even Twitch streamers are at risk, okay? That means that as soon as we do anything to upset Papa Amazon, they can just copyright strike our video. And for those that don't know, if you are copyright struck on YouTube, you cannot stream, it hurts your monetization, and after 3 strikes, your entire channel just goes away. Imagine that. Imagine all of the old Albion videos and all of that just going poof. And like, I'm just a smaller channel, but some of these bigger channels are at huge risk. It's their livelihood. I mean, it's my livelihood too, hopefully one day. But technically, legally, they can't actually do this because it's considered fair use, but I'm not going to get into any of that kind of stuff. So what I'm here to tell you guys that are my regular watches are, I've got a few more videos to put out. I'm going to put out some little short 1-minute videos of, oh, here's a good place to kill wolves, here's a good place to do this and that. And then that's pretty much it, okay? So I am 2 hours away from my server merging into becoming a medium pop server, and I don't see the game lasting too much longer after that because a lot of people from all these other servers are losing their territory that they fought months for. They worked tirelessly. Have you ever pushed a territory? I don't know if you've played that part of the game, but you gotta get like 20 or more people, and you gotta run PvP missions for hours at a time to push a territory. It's insane. So all that time spent, all of that effort, all of that energy is just going poof. For all of those servers, including mine and including the people that I play with. It is just going away. But the server that had more players is obviously the parent server. They're not losing anything, and that's understandable. You know, you want to upset the least amount of people possible. But oh yeah, oh, you get 50,000 coin, right? You only get 50,000 coin if you own any territory. If you own like 5 parts of the map, you still get 50k. If you only own 1 part of the map, that's still 50k. 50k is not enough to compensate for the time lost. It really isn't. But I see a lot of YouTubers quitting over this copyright strike thing. If they don't apologize, if they don't unstrike the video, maybe release some sort of press release saying they're sorry, or maybe it was like a fake Amazon Services LLC that did it, who knows. But the point is that if they're gonna do this to, like, Video Game Databank, he gets more views on YouTube than any other New World's channel, okay? He may not have the highest subscriber count, right? And neither do I, but he gets so many views on his videos, and he pumps out so many videos a day. He is currently the #1 New World YouTuber according to that metric. And if they're gonna dog him like that, then they're gonna do this to everyone else. I mean, I have noticed so many other YouTubers that started covering New World, they just dropped the game. Like, I'm not gonna mention any other names, but there's so many of them that have just seen through the BS and, you know, coped with it, and they just dropped the game. And I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing if this isn't reversed or something isn't done about this, okay? So I might have to move on to Halo, Age of Empires 4, I don't know, some other whatever new game. Maybe Tarkov got voice chat now. I have Tarkov. I can start playing Tarkov. I don't know. Seems kind of fun. But this is just one drop in the bucket of many, many things. I read the subreddits every single day for this game. I read the forum posts every single day for this game. And every heckin' day I see posts talking about how people got unfairly banned. Like, there was a guy that was PvP flying, camping Merc Guard, and shooting people while he's on a rooftop with a musket that are trying to do chest runs, and pulling mobs and killing them, and shooting people that are low on HP to down them, and then killing them while they're down, sending them back to the camp, which is like 10 seconds away from Merc Guard, whoop-de-doo, right? And that guy got perma-banned. He got perma-banned for playing the game, okay? That would be like if Blizzard banned me for camping in Red Ridge with my level 60 rogue, which, for those that don't know, I have videos where I would gank lobbies for like 19 hours a day for months at a time, which is the only reason I played the game. The only reason I wanted to get in-game gear. The only reason I wanted to play New World, there was 2 reasons, okay? Reason number 1, it had voice chat. Well, guess what? No one uses voice chat. They all just sit in Discord and try to dox me, and the guild I was in, they tried to dox that guild. That's it. No one uses voice chat. I haven't heard anyone use voice chat in the actual game for months now. It's crazy. Reason number 2 was the PvP. I wanted to be a level 60 max geared character sitting near a newbie zone and shooting any lobies that would dare flag up. Well, let me tell you, in the beta, I tried this. I rushed to level 35 as fast as possible on like the very first day of the beta launch, right? And I had all the best level 35 gear possible for a musket user, and I flagged up, and I was shooting level 10s that were PvP flagged because they wanted to try out PvP. I did almost no damage to them, and then they did tons of damage to me because of PvP scaling. And guess what? Guess what Amazon did just recently in the last patch? They reintroduced the PvP scaling. So if I wanted to actually PvP, I've run the spreadsheets, I've done the math, and I've done the testing. The way that this would work now is that I re-roll on the highest pop server, which is Eden or Valhalla right now, and then I would level to exactly level 40, no more, no less, get all of the best level 40 musket and rapier gear, and then I would be nigh unkillable fighting level 60s and 600 gear score legendary gear. They would have no chance. They would deal no damage to me, and I could like 2 to 3 shot all of them. I've tested this. It works. It's completely heckin' broken. And you know what? I could never make a video on this, because guess what? If I make a video discussing anything like this, then Amazon can just strike it down. They can just take it away. They can just delete my entire livelihood and channel. And for those that don't know, if this happens to you on YouTube, you're done. What am I supposed to do? Go back to retail? Work retail for pennies and scraps and little hand-me-outs, working 12-hour shifts 6 days a week, driving 2 hours back and forth from work in the snow? I'm not kidding, in the snow. And then, like, what? The second a shoplifter fucking hauls a giant cart full of thousands of dollars out the door, which, I don't know if you're aware, but in Los Angeles, okay, it's a war zone. People are just entering shops and just taking everything off the shelf. And you know what happens to the wagey that even looks at the shoplifter, that even walks out past the curb to the shoplifter? You know what happens to them if they even write down the license plate to give to the cops? They get fired. You get absolutely fired. If you are the #1 manager in your division, a division is 23... No, a division is made of 10 districts, and a district is 23 stores, and there are 10 districts per division. Do the math on that one. It's a lot of stores. Okay, and you're the #1 guy. You have perfect attendance, and everyone loves you. Guess what? You looked at that shoplifter, you're gone, buddy. Bye-bye, see you later. 13 years wasted getting pennies and scraps. Why would I ever return to that? Why would I go back to that? And I'm not qualified for anything else. I would have to go work in fast food. I would have to go work at a Taco Bell or a McDonald's, making the poorest possible pay in the entire nation, which is not enough to even pay rent or anything, right? It's not even enough to survive on, okay? And it's the same deal. If some guy runs in with a gallon jug and fills it full of sweet tea and steals the thing, or someone orders a freaking cup of ice so they can get some water and then they fill it up with soda like they always do. They always do that. And I do anything about it and then fired, see you later, bye, go, get out. You're not wanted here even though there's a labor shortage, which is really a wage shortage, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. The point is that that's it. Well, SwoleBenji, why don't you just go to college? Why don't you just get a educational certification? Look, man, I tried. I have something wrong with my brain where I can't calculate certain, like, algebraic equations, okay? I don't really fully understand it, but the point is that thousands of dollars spent on tutoring and schooling and reading every book on the subject and every video on the subject and every website on the subject got me 0 steps forward, so I literally cannot do it. Oh, well, just learn a trade, bro. The trades require the algebraic math required to learn it. It's not that simple, okay? And then, oh, well, just get into IT, dude. Look, man, what happens in my part of the world is they take people, they give them visas, and then they pay them basically minimum wage, less than a McDonald's or a retail worker to do IT. And I've got the certifications. I've got CompTIA A+. I've even got the Cisco CCNA from like 2005. I mean, I'd have to get it updated, but I did it before I could do it again. But the point is it would not pay. It would not pay more than McDonald's wagey. It would not pay more than a retail wagey. I can't do that. YouTube is the only option. And because YouTube is the only option, well, just do Twitch, bro. Just do Twitch. You can't do... Guys, Twitch has no discovery algorithm at all, okay? You have to already have been big from the 2016, 14, whatever era. I forget exactly when Twitch switched over, but there's no discovery algorithm on Twitch, so you would just stream to nobody, okay? And, oh, just be interesting, just be charismatic, bro. That's not how it works. Also, that requires a stable internet connection with a high upload speed, which is not available in my area. It's not available to me. I'd have to move across the country, or to a different country rather, more of a first world country, to even be able to have the internet to stream anyway, okay? And besides that, why would I stream on Twitch when I could stream here on YouTube and have an algorithm that would show videos to the people that want to see my stream? The VODs would be permanently on the channel, also generating revenue. There's no reason ever to stream on Twitch. The only reason you see the big names still on Twitch is because they're locked into a contract. Guess what? Twitch is Amazon, and Amazon is New World. Isn't it? Is this adding up yet? Are you getting the puzzle? Are you getting the picture? Do you understand what's going on here? So because YouTube is the only possible option for me to escape poverty and not die of being poor and having to work McDonald's 12 to 16 hours a day with no help and just angry upper management and stupid corporate policies, I have to do YouTube. And because I have to do YouTube, it is dangerous and risky for me to cover New World at this point. It is up there. Like, as soon as, like, remember back in the day when Nintendo would, like, strike down everyone playing a freaking Mario game? No one did Nintendo stuff except for the very few people. They, like, begged and pleaded through emails to get on their partner program, and then, you know, Nintendo took, like, all of their revenue anyway and backstabbed them because corporations don't care about you, man. It's happening now with New World. It's this game is just making this video, just using this footage of me killing dogs and skinning them, which I am free to do. It's free use. I don't have a way to fight it because I'm just poor, and I don't have any legalese. I don't have, like, friends that are lawyers or anything. I have no way to possibly ever fight this, okay? And the only thing that we can do, like me as a content creator, to support Video Game Data Bank, because it happened to him. And if it happened to me, if the roles were reversed, I would want the other content creators to also make videos and bring news and talk about this kind of stuff. Asmongold's already talked about it. He's the big boy, so good on him for that, you know. It kind of makes me feel bad for ganking him in WoW, but whatever. The point is that all of us have to stand together. All of us content creators, we must stand together and tell Amazon, this is not okay. Listen, man, you are messing with our livelihoods, okay? And I get it. If everyone quits or the bugs, you know, like, ruin the game or whatever, then, like, no one wants to play New World, and therefore it affects their livelihoods too. But we didn't make the game. We're just reporting on it. Like, I mean, what the heck, dude? Now, I do want to say, too, that there are some YouTubers that make New World content who are not independent, just regular, normal people like me and you. These guys are pretending to just be normal fans of the game, but they are actually employed by Amazon. I'm not going to tell you who they are, okay? It's none of the checkmarked YouTubers, I'll tell you that. It's none of the checkmarks, so don't worry about them. But there are a few YouTubers, well, more than a few actually, that are actually Amazon employees whose entire job is to pose as just a regular, everyday, normal guy making YouTube content. And it's kind of funny, too, how some of them are always the videos posted on certain things, and mostly Amazon, they want to, you know, build up their Twitch people as much as possible. Like, every time they do a promo for the game, it's always a Twitch person, it's always this and that. But they do have a handful of little YouTuber astroturfers out there that are making content for the game, mostly just content borrowed from me and a few other channels that they just regurgitate into their own little corpo ways. But I just wanted to let you know about that. And those guys, they will, I'm going to tell you right now, they will never talk about the Video Game Data Bank video being copyright struck. They will never even bring it up or mention it because they are not allowed to. As a little Amazon wagey, they are not allowed to talk about it. And they won't even bring attention to any copyright strike stuff going on. They won't bring attention to bugs. They won't bring attention to the data mine leaks or any of that stuff because they are an Amazon shill. They will only be 100% positive. They're just going to be completely oblivious to this. This is huge. This is big. This is game destroying. Like, yeah. Sure, the dupes were banned. There's a speed glitch that I've been holding on to. I haven't released. I'm not going to release it. And even, like, at this point, if I released it, they would just strike it down too, right? Like, the point is, though, there's a lot more game-breaking bugs and bots and scripts and other hacks that are actually huge in destroying the game that people haven't brought up. They're out there. They still exist. Guys, it's bad. It's bleak. So just note, if you have like a favorite New World YouTuber and they refuse to talk about this subject and knowledge that it exists, or just pretend like they didn't hear about it, they're most likely an Amazon shill. But let's go all the way back to the beginning, okay? Remember whenever everyone had to log into the European realms so that they could reserve their guild names, their company names, and their character names, okay? People spent hours and hours waiting in line to do that. And then the company I was part of got mass reported, which the company name was not a bad name. It was not anything to do with anything breaking terms of service, but because it got so many reports, it got auto name changed. So what that means is that Amazon did not respect our time, or the system didn't respect our time because it's all automated. And Amazon lies. They lie that it's not automated. It's been proven on Reddit and their own forums that it is automated. They even had one of the mods admit it, and then that mod went poof. Got fired, everything deleted. All of their messages, okay? There was a moderator on the New World forums that talked about, you know, he like helped hundreds and hundreds of people through support tickets, and his post history all had very high support stuff. And once he mentioned that bans were automated, his entire account went poof, and all of those helpful messages that he sent to people over the months of the betas and stuff, all gone too. And it's a real shame because, like, when you Google certain like issues with the game, that's what would come up, and like the guy would be like, "Help! My game is bugged and I can't install properly. What do I do?" And it would just be like, "This post has been deleted," and then the other guy would be like, "Thanks for the help! I can't believe it worked! Wow!" And all of that info is just gone. Because Amazon wanted to bury the fact that this moderator admitted that bans are automated. And even other people, they opened recording software and recorded this. They're like, okay, they got 100 people in their Discord, and they're like, okay, everybody, we're going to mass report this guy and see if we can get his name changed. And they all did it, and guess what? A few minutes later, boom, name change. It's simple as. It's ridiculous. And then I even actually emailed, like, I didn't email the regular support as a content creator. I emailed the creator support for Amazon, and and even they were shilling the false narrative that there isn't automated bans, that all bans are manual. But even when I talked to them, when I talked to the creator peoples at Amazon, you know what they did? They either ghosted me, ignored me, or passed me down to the regular support, because either they didn't have the power to, or they just had too much on their plate. I don't know what the deal was, but they've done nothing. They haven't helped me out at all. Okay. Because I had a problem where like entire groups of people were doxing me and the guild I was in on a server, and we had all the evidence and we sent it in, because this is like serious stuff. This is like the guild I was in, you know, they're like mailing them nasty potatoes soaked in piss. They're mailing them just like tons of Korans and signing a whole, like the entire town's plumbers to go to their house at a certain time of day, and sending escorts and sending like repairmen and electricians all at once. And so, like, these, like, 30 repair trucks would show up at their house and be like, "Yo, man, we're here for the work order you put in." It's like, I didn't put in a work order. That was some online troll. And it just caused a lot of problems, you know? And we got evidence of this. We put it in for Amazon. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. And it's not just me. Like I said earlier in the video, that people have always been posting every single day on the Reddit and on the official forums how they got banned over the dumbest things. There was a guy that had fart in his name, okay? And he was permanently banned. There was a guy named Penetrating Shot, which is a bow ability in this game. They changed his name, so he renamed his character Penny_Tray. You know, like the little penny trays at convenience stores and gas stations that you just like take a penny, leave a penny. That is a penny tray. Well, apparently the game master that was forcing him to change his name didn't like that play on words and permanently banned him for it. Can you believe it? And every single day there are stories of people being banned over the dumbest things. But the big one for me that almost made me freaking rage quit was all the dupers and all the botters. Remember when they were family sharing and having basically infinite free accounts? Well, at some point in the game's history, everyone that made a family shared account, Amazon gave them a completely free copy of the game. They gave them, "Oh, we see that you know, family sharing is no longer available, but we feel sorry, so here's a free copy of the game on that family shared account so that you can continue to play." I would love to have 10 to 15 New World accounts, but you know what? I didn't dupe. I didn't even know how to dupe, and even if I did know how to dupe, I'm a YouTuber and I don't want to risk being banned. But the point is that all of these botters, all of these dupers, these fish botters that multi-boxed 40 accounts, dude, they all got free games. Why are they getting free games? Why do they get a free game when they cheat? And a lot of the dupers, 24-hour ban, 48-hour ban, 1-week ban, not a permanent ban, nothing. And I'm being a little messy right now with my shouting here, but that's okay. But that was really, really upsetting that all of these cheaters and all of these botters got basically free accounts. And nothing is done to these bots. You can report them for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, and they still continue to spam their gold selling sites. They still continue to run around and chop down the trees and mine the ore and do all the botter things that the botters do. But besides the stupid bans and the stupid cheats and exploits and stuff, this game, as far as being a YouTuber goes, it is in a downward spiral, big time. And what I mean by that is that other channels that cover this game, who have stopped covering this game slightly or less, their subscriber count is in a downfall. I'm getting almost no subscribers these days from playing this game at all. Like, if I went back to Albion and made those vids, which I have nothing new to make for Albion, I wish I did, I would definitely gain more subscribers per day, possibly more views per day on a literal free-to-play mobile game than this AAA brand new title that's only been out a few months. Okay, the way I see this game going is they just kill it off like they killed off their other games, or they make it free to play and give you some sort of premium subscription thing to bring in the player base. Maybe allow free transfers because, like, I'm about to merge in 1 hour, and it's only going to be about 800 people tops during the prime time. That's not that many people. I want to play with 2,000 people. I want to play with more than 2,000 people, okay? I'm used to playing on World of Warcraft servers with 10,000 people at a time. That's World of Warcraft. That's a, what, 16, 17-year-old game at this point. I don't even know how many years it's been. But also lately, like, people don't seem to care about guys, and it's not just my channel, guys. It's not just my channel. It's all of the New World channels. They're not getting nearly as many views or as subs as they used to. All of it's in a downward spiral, okay? Apparently, I was ranked number 4 on the New World YouTuber list, which is really cool. I didn't think I was actually that high up. But even then, like it just flatlined after October was the best month ever for this channel, guys. The most growth, the most revenue, the most everything, the most views. I think we reached like 3 million people, which is insane. I mean, not reach, but like view count wise, it's crazy. That's huge. That's more than I've ever done, and I really appreciate, you know, this game and Amazon for that opportunity. But if they're going to copyright strike people, then all of that is pointless. There is no reason to continue, right? It's just scary. And then the fact that all these people have been banned for almost literal baby reasons. Oh, you had fart in your name. You had penny tray as your name. You had you fought people in Mertgard, preventing them from looting chests because that's PvP and you shouldn't PvP unless it's consensual or something, right? Like, what in the heck? It's silly, it's stupid, it's dumb. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm surprised I'm not even banned yet. I don't talk in the chat ever. And even then, I still had, like, you remember, if you look back on my channel, I had a bunch of guides with no gameplay in it. Like, these are like build guides. These are where I would show a screen of like the stat page and show screens of the items. Guess what? Every single one of those videos was a time when I was temporarily banned because I was being mass reported before wars would start, because I was an officer in the guild at the time, which quit in early October, by the way, if you're unaware. So I still see people posting on like Damone Kim's comments saying that I'm in this guild and stuff. They quit. They all quit. I'm just in like a random guild now, guys. And even then they have an inner circle and hate my guts because I'm a cringe YouTuber. But anyway, the point is that like all those videos that don't show gameplay, those are all temp bans from being mass reported and automated. And I personally emailed actual people at Amazon, you know, firstname.lastname@amazon.com, who had power in the company, and still nothing was done about it. I mean, look, man, when you're in the top YouTuber base, like, and you know, I've done no wrong to the company, right? And you email them personally to like help you out, and they just don't. It's because they don't care. Like, it's silly. It's dumb. I mean, you could be like the top Twitch streamers and do the same thing, and unless there's constant front page Reddit posts about it and news articles being written about it, nothing gets done. And even then, it takes them like a whole heckin' week. It's insane. There were people that were being banned for killing this giant tentacle monster, which I wanted to make a video about and how to do it, but apparently that would be bannable and strikeable, so I can't ever do that. But people were banned for killing a giant tentacle monster because the tentacle monster wouldn't lash over them or spit acid at them over a wall, like a little like 10-foot wall or something, and the tentacle's like 34 feet in the sky, right? People were banned because they fought a monster. Imagine that. But it's only the people that got reported by other people salty that they weren't also farming the monster or hogging the farm spawn. It's stupid. When this merge happens, I expect the really big guilds that control like most of the servers to just mass report everyone else that has joined or that's a threat to them. That's what I see happening. But yeah, I really do appreciate everyone that made it this far in the video. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, especially this far into a rant video. Let me know in the comments what game you want me to play next. Do you want me to play Age of Empires 4? Do you want me to play Halo Infinite? Do you want me to play Escape from Tarkov? I know 2 of those are shooter games. You may not be into that. One of them is an RTS. I don't know what else to play, guys. There's really not a lot to play. And yes, I know there's Albion Online, but there's nothing new to teach anyone in that game. There's nothing new to do. I don't need a fame farm. I don't need a silver farm. I have billions of both. I just don't need to do it, man. Guys, again, I don't know what to do. I hope that Amazon rectifies this mistake and I can continue to play New World, because I like New World. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a cool and interesting and good-looking game. I'm SwoleBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. And other content creators, if you're watching this, then you need to talk about this. You need to talk about what happened to Video Game Database, because that's not cool. Because if it happens to him, it can happen to all of us, and that makes none of us safe. Anyway, guys, take care. I will see you in tomorrow's video. I don't even know if I'm going to do a daily video for a while.